Sounding exquisite.
You can hear us, but you can't see us.
Oh shit, we back again.
Ooh.
What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said so tap him in.
Touchdown.
Double cup, wow, I stuck smile when I puff loud. I touch clouds, catching touchdowns in my mind now, cause I'm zoned out. On a porch couch in the Zod cloud. Two coughs and I'm back now. Two coughs and I'm packed out. Somebody give me a drink before I gotta sit down. I'm making hits now with a smooth style. Smack you in your damn snout. I have no damn doubt what my game about. Piston, knockout, shockwaves when I pop out, dropping elbows from the top now. Oh shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said so tap him in.
Touchdown.
Step up to the mic and I'm in beast mode. Hit a stiff arm to a weak flow. Been running this shit for weeks though. I got so high I couldn't see low. Make big bills like a casino. Smoke big grass like a wildfire. All that I want is my desire. All that I want is for this tab to hit. Pop out feeling fabulous. I need time for this shit to mix. No D9 that I'm past the sticks. Only take big hits when the pack is lit. Cooking up and this shit's delish. Too dirty, I need a rinse. A couple dimes, that's my favorite dish. Oh shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said so tap him in.
Touchdown.
All right. It's the Trash Talk Tailgate. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Riley Puddin' Peters. With me, as always, I've got the doctor, defensive backs quality control coach, Preston Rowe.
Yes, sir.
We are here on another Sunday. And this is a Sunday when men become boys and we become great guessers. That's right. The season is so close. I mean, we're right. I mean, we got preseason going on, but who cares?
Yeah.
But the preseason being here just means that we're right there, man. Right there to the season starting. And with that, of course, we have to, we gotta give you our best trash talk tailgate predictions. That's right. Predictions.
Powerful.
It's the productions prediction. So hello to everyone out there. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
And it's time for us to first talk about some stuff that's just happening around the NFL. Right? Boom. Wait for it. Boom. All right. So first, see, it's not even first.
Yep.
So I just wanted to scroll down the main of ESPN's NFL homepage. Just see some of the headlines. Talk about some stuff that happened.
Yep.
This right here has got me worried. Bubbly Mac Jones is enjoying football again with the Jaguars. I'm fucking telling you, if Trevor Lawrence gets replaced by Mac Jones by the end of the season, I'm probably gonna self-harm. Dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. Come on. You can't take my good Clemson boy away for an Alabama man.
They paid him this offseason, so unless Trevor gets hurt, which is a possibility, because I don't like the Jaguars team as a whole that much. But no, Mac Jones is not going to beat out Trevor Lawrence. But Trevor could get hurt.
He could get hurt.
Oh.
All right.
This blew up the internet yesterday. Fucking Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes is officially bored with the NFL.
yeah, nah, he really is, man. I mean, this is kind of crazy.
It's insane. He also said that it wasn't planned. It just kind of happened.
I mean, that's because the man's a freaking boss. That's
Behind the
just what
back
he
pass,
is.
bro.
That's a great
I
play
mean,
too. Nice shovel option.
yeah. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Carson Wentz just so happy.
Oh, Dane Daniels, best play against Dolphins.
Okay. Yeah.
Love.
We have to do this for Riley.
Need something.
Even though it is the Dolphins.
Opium.
Is that copium or is that hopium?
It's not much different in the Commanders. But this is from the official Dolphins preseason.
That's cool.
That was just funny.
The read option. I mean,
Miss it.
does this give you like RG vibes, Riley? Like, are you worried about this?
I don't know. I haven't seen him handle an injury yet.
That's true.
I
I mean, he's kind of a twig though. That would be my concern.
but he's big though. You see it when he's running. He's fucking
Yeah.
healthy.
Ugh.
Brandon Ayuk was looking at the Steelers this past weekend. Like, can I stay? He actually he went back home and was like, "Do I don't? Can I stay? I want to go."
I don't want to go, dude. He saw fucking Justin Fields and Russell Wilson and was like, I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather stay with, the Avengers team
Yeah.
in San Francisco.
Oh my god.
No.
He really is. He's like, oh, okay.
But Riley, do you know what would be the funniest thing ever? Because, I don't, it would be hilarious if this happened. And it would be the most Bears thing ever. So you know how Bears fans wanted Justin Fields gone last year? Because, we got Caleb Williams. We're going to get Caleb Williams. Wouldn't it be the most Bears thing ever if Justin Fields balled out with the Steelers and Caleb Williams was a bust with the Bears?
I mean, I saw a fucking crazy hype play or like hype video about Caleb Williams from this past game, and I was just like,
Yeah.
this is wild. Now it was comparing him to Justin Fields,
Yeah.
and like there was some wide open throw that Fields threw that just like completely missed a dude apparently.
Yeah.
And so everybody was like, they was just like comparing that to Caleb Williams making a thing, just like an easy thing.
I will just say this for Bears fans. It's the preseason. Y'all need to calm the fuck down.
Too excited.
Yeah.
Too excited. Too early. Oh man.
Oh.
Like, just gotta find.
What is it?
Give it. Either. Need. Having that. The video of Ezekiel Elliott throwing his ass out for Dak to smack.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to look.
Oh. That was a good video.
That one really felt real. The Bears.
The Bears.
It
The Bears.
really felt the Bears. Yeah. MVS got a neck injury. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. Daniel Jones is already in mid-season form.
Absolutely.
Threw a pick six and another interception in the end zone. Oh my god. It's just so bad, bro. Why would you throw that? Giants fans, that is your $160 million quarterback right there.
You know what? Only piece of solace they could probably take is that it is still the preseason.
That's true. But see, the thing is, like, Daniel Jones does this in the regular season.
What an interception.
I mean, that's just... Why are you... Like, you see the defender has inside leverage. Why are you throwing to the inside? That has to be an over-the-shoulder throw. I don't get it.
The answer is because he missed.
I mean, true.
All right, let's anything fun in
I mean,
college football while we're here?
I don't know.
Nothing new. All right, fuck it. Oh yeah, hold on. We gotta talk about the Florida Gators schedule.
We do have to talk about the Florida Gators.
Yeah, but I want to see how you kill some Gators. This is how you kill Gators, dude. You give them this schedule, dude.
This is the toughest schedule I think I've ever seen.
In the history of college football, the history of college football, this has probably got to be one of the toughest schedules.
Yeah.
They're missing Alabama, dude. That's like just like the other perennial powerhouse. That's all they're missing, dude. Take out Samford and replace it with Alabama, and no one will ever get close to how tough of a fucking schedule this is. I mean,
UCF is in the Big 12 now. They're no longer a Group of 5 school, and they're a really good program, especially with Gus Malzahn with their head coach, KJ Jefferson at quarterback, the former Arkansas quarterback. Like, Miami is, on paper, Miami's always incredibly talented, but people think this is the year they can put it together because they have a new quarterback, Cam Ward. Yeah. I mean, dude, Texas A&M, they've got better coaching now with Mike Elko. They're always incredibly loaded with talent. Tennessee is going to be tough this year. A lot of people think they might be able to win the East and upset Georgia. Obviously, Georgia, Texas, I mean, just look at the back half of that schedule. Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss, at Florida State. Like,
hey, yeah, dude. Yeah. It hurts.
That is the toughest schedule I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. That's how. Listen, dude. No one gave them Gators any aid, dude. They've got one heck of a challenge, and they got to go to Texas. They got to go to Florida State, to Tennessee. They do get a lot of home games. That's good.
Yeah.
A lot of these people have to come to the swamp, and so that is a benefit. I mean, but that's the only thing. That is the least that the fucking conference schedule creators could have done to help fucking Florida out, dude.
And it just came out yesterday. Florida's starting nose tackle is out for the season with a really bad ankle injury. So it's just it's not looking good for the Gators.
Jesus. Man got an explodey ankle.
Yeah, dude.
That's the official diagnosis. Man's got an explodey ankle.
Yes. So and in the SEC, especially with this kind of schedule, you need, those big, ugly bastards up front.
Bubs.
And if you're missing your starting nose tackle, that's not a good omen for the Gators.
Well, taking kind of the vibe that you've just been giving, it felt pretty prediction-based.
Yeah.
We're gonna take that in. We're gonna ride till we can't no more.
Let's go.
This week, we're doing Trash Talk Tailgates official predictions for college football and the NFL. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do conference champions in college.
Yep.
And
maybe some sleepers, maybe some sleeper picks as well. Yeah, for each conference.
For the NFL, we're going to do the division, who's going to win each division. And
The Super
who
Bowl.
we think was going to win the Super Bowl. Not
Yep.
the whole playoffs. We're going to guess the divisions and the Super Bowl. I feel like that's the things that matter when it comes to,
Yeah.
to the NFL. So, man, should we also throw the national championship into college? Who we think is going to be the national
Let's
championship?
throw the national champion. Yeah. I mean that's a lot tougher because it's now a 12-team bracket instead of a
100%.
4-team.
That's why it's
Yeah.
whatever. Of course, we got the ACC, the SEC, the Big 10, the Big 12, the national champion, and the Pac. Oh, fuck.
Bastard for that.
All right. So we're gonna start with the ACC.
I
The
wonder
extra stuff.
who you're gonna pick for the ACC, Riley. I wonder.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's an
Wow.
extraordinary group of men in the ACC. They're some of the best men. They're amazing. Clemson Tigers. Let me tell you about these Tigers. They fight hard. People fight all the time. They fight the hardest. They're some of the hardest fighters. They got a hill. It's a beautiful hill. One of the best hills I've ever seen. They run down the hill. Got to see them run down the hill. It's very exciting. Very exciting run. Got to be Clemson, dude. The team that's won the ACC the most in the past 10 years. I mean,
Yeah, but is Trevor Lawrence or Deshaun Watson walking through that door?
nah, dude, we have third-year Cade Klubnik, and goddamn it, eventually that boy's gonna learn something. I swear to God.
Is he gonna learn when to keep it and when to hand off on a read option?
Yo, if he does, we probably got an ACC championship in our hands, and that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
This is tough.
This is a
Because-
very hard conference. It
It
is very
is.
legit because, listen, I'm a diehard Clemson fan. I'm biased as a motherfucker. I think they are a legit team, though. That defense, you can never fuck around on a Clemson defense.
No.
Like, that's just a fact. But you got Florida State. I mean, the Florida State Seminole Vesicles, dude, they're trying to deliver a load. And that's what they're in there to do. They have DJ Uyunglele, which actually I think benefits us.
Yeah, I
Because
agree with that.
we do know him very fucking well.
Yeah.
If there's any team that knows how to tank DJ Uyunglele's season, it's Clemson.
That's true.
So, but, I mean, they killed us last year. And, it's on us to make sure it doesn't happen again. But then...
Where is that game? Is it?
Ooh, us versus Florida State?
Yeah, where is that game? Because that could determine. So the thing with the ACC
It was
is
in
there's
Clemson last year. So
there's
Yeah,
no longer
at Rick.
divisions.
at Florida
So
State.
it's just the two teams with the best conference record play for the championship game.
At
Yeah,
Florida
so
State.
it's at Florida State.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. We travel pretty well. I'm not too crazy worried. I mean, obviously they beat us in our house last year.
Yep.
We do 0-1. But that will be a fucking hard game, no doubt. We got to open up with Clemson or with Georgia. That's fucking.
The thing that I worry about with Clemson, because like I said, I think this is a tough conference to pick this year because I don't think, like, usually in years past, Clemson was just the overwhelming favorite.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case this year.
No.
And I think the key to Clemson is going to be, and I've been saying this for, a few years now, Clemson doesn't have those dudes out wide that they used to. They don't have a DeAndre Hopkins, a Sammy Watkins, a T. Higgins, a Hunter Renfro, a Deion Kane. They don't have those dudes. But, they bring in two really good incoming 5-star freshmen, Bryant Wesco and TJ Moore, who are going to be, I think they'll be on the field almost immediately. And can they produce? Can they kind of live up to the hype of being a 5-star Clemson wide receiver?
Yeah, I mean,
And if they produce,
I think that's what Cade Klubnik's been needing. He's an old Texas sheriff. He wants to fucking slang, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we just haven't we haven't had that really. You're right. I mean, it's been such an obvious flaw in our offense for the past definitely 2 seasons.
Yep.
And I mean, we're returning Phil Maffa in the backfield, so I'm not too worried. I mean, he is Maffa, fucking
Yeah.
the fumble fingers Phil, but he is a
You lose
very
Will Shipley.
we don't have the ship, but we still got Maffa.
Yeah.
So I'm confident in our running game. I know we're gonna have someone else in the mix too. That's probably gonna start making their name as a star as Clemson running backs go.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, but there's some dangers. I mean, listen, Miami, like you said, Miami. Everybody thinks that this is a year that they can have the pieces to put together.
I just don't trust that coaching staff because if you remember,
Yeah.
last
dude.
year against Georgia Tech.
Yeah, dude, over the kneel it folly, the
Yeah.
just knee it Nelly. Come on, dude.
Yes. Like, I don't like that's always the case with Miami. Like Miami, they just never seem to be able to put it all together. They always have talent. Maybe this year will be different, but I don't trust Miami. I'm honestly, you can call me a homer, but like I feel like a sleeper pick is Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Because they return everyone. Like they have some of I think they're in the top 5 in terms of programs for the most returning production from a year ago. Like they return basically everyone. Kyron Jones, I think you could argue he's the best quarterback in the ACC this year. And I think he'll play that way.
I think we're
I don't
also
know,
missing
dude. Like
NC State, who we can't forget to talk about when
no,
it talks about
I agree.
ACC sleepers, because NC State is always a bunch of assholes. And this year they bring in Grayson McCall from Coastal Carolina, who's been tearing it up with the Chanticleers. Yeah, I fucking said it right. Fuck you, bitches.
So the problem with NC State was they were always in the Atlantic.
Yeah.
So they had to deal with Clemson and Florida State, and they could sometimes get one of them, but they couldn't get both of them. Like they were always primed for an upset against one of them, but they just couldn't do it against both most years. And I think that NC State benefits greatly from no longer having divisions. So I agree, dude. I think NC State, but this is really tough. I think Dabo has proven that he's the best coach in this conference, so I am going to go with Clemson. But don't sleep on Virginia Tech.
And Florida State.
Florida State, yeah. I just think Florida State, dude, they lose so much. Like they lost a lot from last year.
Actually, hold on.
Clint. There you go.
Clemson. Let's get a nice copy and paste on that because the doctor is with it. He knows what he's doing. He's a D1 coach. Who else knew about the 5-star freshman coming in at wide receiver? Not me. All right.
It's almost
time
like
to move on
do
to
this
the
for
hardest.
A living or something.
Yeah.
Right, Riley?
Yeah, dude, for sure. It's close.
It's almost like, yeah. This is going to be
this is the hardest one.
Blood.
Here you go. This is the hardest fucking one out of the whole thing. We have the SEC. Who's gonna win the SEC? Who is it?
I mean, my gut says Georgia. Like, just your initial reaction is Georgia. Georgia is, because here's the thing. Georgia's daddy is no longer in the conference.
Yeah, Kirby Smart's daddy is gone.
Yes. Nick Saban is gone. He's no longer the coach at Alabama. Kalen DeBoer is the new coach at Alabama. I still think Alabama will be good. I just don't think... You can't tell me, Nick Saban is the greatest coach of all time, and then you lose him, and then also try and tell me there's not going to be a drop-off. Like, those two things are contradictory. You know what I mean?
Those things
are
contradictory.
I do... God, dude. I think Georgia... I think A lot of people are saying Texas, especially Texas fans who are just fucking obnoxious. Like, I feel like Texas and Oklahoma join the conference now. They come from the Big 12. And a lot of people are hyping up Texas, even though Texas lost a lot. They returned their quarterback Quinn Ewers. I think a sleeper for the conference is actually Oklahoma.
Yeah, Brent Venables, baby.
Yeah, Brent Venables. They have a new starting quarterback, former 5-star. He's been, from what I've heard, he's been very, very hyped. They really like what they see in him. His name is Jackson Arnold. I think Oklahoma is a sleeper in this league because, it's Oklahoma, dude. Like, no matter what they do, they are always successful. Yeah. And Brent Venables knows what it's like. He knows what has to be done.
Obviously, he's an actual defensive genius.
Yeah, he's gonna know what the SEC mindset is. He's gonna know he's gonna know what they have to do in order to compete.
Yeah, he competed and beat a lot of these teams when in his run at Clemson.
Yeah,
at least the most dangerous, like Kirby Smart.
Yeah, I don't buy the Texas hype this year. I think they lost a lot. I don't trust Sark long term. I could be wrong about that. I don't like Sark. They lost 2 incredible defensive linemen in Tavondre Sweat and Byron Murphy. I think a team that has gone all in this year is Ole Miss.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ole Miss was going to be my sleeper pick for this conference.
I love Lane Kiffin, but the thing is, Lane Kiffin always beats the teams he's supposed to beat, but he never beats the teams he's not supposed to beat. So until I actually see Ole Miss pull off an upset with Lane Kiffin like that, I'm not going to trust them.
Just lean this way a little bit. Over your shoulder. Lane Kiffin troll. Other way. Boom. That's what you're going to get. Lane Kiffin troll.
True. Yeah, dude.
But that team does look pretty fucking nasty, though.
They do.
That team looks pretty nasty.
They returned number Jackson 6 for Dart a reason. Yeah, they returned Jackson Dart at quarterback. Look, anyway, so who do you think, Riley? So,
Yeah, you're 100% right about Georgia just feeling like they're gonna they'll probably trance.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Missouri Tigers. No, I'm just kidding.
Missouri is good this year. They have a favorable schedule. Pull up their schedule real quick.
All right.
Because if you like Missouri, they have a favorable schedule.
God damn.
They have a really favorable schedule. Like, they miss Georgia. They miss Texas. They have to go at Alabama.
They get to go play Massachusetts? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did Florida get railed and Mizzou get this?
I know, dude. They play Boston College, who's not going to be that good. They play Vandy. That's a very favorable schedule in the SEC.
I feel like the SEC should just be split in parts, and then they should just take the shitty teams and make a different conference. It should just be SEC upper and SEC lower.
Yeah. So who do you think, Riley? Who's your sleeper?
Yeah. Like I said,
it's tough.
I don't want to just go with Georgia because I feel like that's
dumb. I know.
You know what? Fucking, I'll do Texas. I'll say Texas. I'll put it on.
Oh, you're a bastard. Okay.
Right.
So listen, you want to hear? You want to hear? Yeah. Okay. What?
I think Quinn Ewers is probably one of the best quarterbacks right now. He is an old man.
Yeah.
So at this point, he's just fucking slinging it with the fucking young kids, But
Oh, you have Texas winning the SEC. That's
listen,
God.
dude, someone's got to do it. I don't think it's gonna. I don't want it to be Georgia. I think it'd be funny if it wasn't Georgia. You're
Yeah,
so
but I
right
don't
about.
think
I
it'll
would.
be
I was
Texas.
gonna take Ole Miss until I thought about until you brought up the point about Lane Kiffin not winning an important game. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, dude, he really doesn't. Fuck, I can't take Ole Miss.
Exactly. So you want to hear a fun Georgia fact though?
Yeah.
Do you know the last time a Kirby Smart Georgia team lost to a team not named Alabama?
When
2020.
nice.
They lost to Florida in the COVID year with Dan Mullen. Dude,
Florida.
that's literally all Kirby Smart does. Like his losses are to Nick Saban. And Nick Saban is no longer there.
All he does is win, 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 no matter what. All right,
Unless it's to fucking Nick Saban.
Saban.
Yeah,
All right,
dude.
we got the Big Ten. I feel
This
like
is
I'm gonna go quick, and I'm gonna be Oregon.
Oregon.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fuck Michigan. Fuck Ohio State.
That is a good pick. Oregon, they recruit at an incredibly high level. Dan Lanning has that thing rolling right now.
Yeah, dog. Nah, Oregon's fucking. That's. I have a feeling the Ducks are gonna be a tour de force this year.
So if you pull up, so I think one of the games of the year is going to be when Ohio State travels to Eugene to play Oregon.
Yeah.
That could decide the conference. But I'm going to go Ohio State just because Ohio State has gone all in on this being the year. They just saw their arch rival Michigan win the national championship with an asterisk by it because, cheating.
Cheating.
But, Ryan Day is on a hot seat. Like, as crazy as that sounds, Ryan Day is on a hot seat. Like, if Michigan somehow wins the Big Ten again this year, Ryan Day might be fired. Because Ohio State is fucking insane. And that's the kind of shit that they do. I mean, they get Caleb Downs, one of the best safeties in the country from Alabama. They get Quinshon Judkins from Ole Miss, their star running back, to go along with Travion Henderson. And not only that, but all the players they brought back who could have gone pro this past offseason. They bring back so much. This is an all-in make or break year for the Buckeyes. So I'm going to go Ohio State.
Oh shit. He said it's a make or break year.
And also, you heard it here first. Jeremiah Smith is a 5-star freshman who signed with the Buckeyes. He's gonna play a lot this year. He might be better than all of the guys that they've had come through there. And that includes Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Terry McLaurin, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Like, he might be the best out of all of them. Marvin Harrison Jr. even. Like, he might be better than all of them. His name is
6'3",
Jeremiah.
215 out of Miami Gardens, Florida.
Yep. He's going to play a lot this year.
You don't even have a fucking picture.
Nope. But he's going to be a boss. He's going to be a baller this year. Jeremiah Smith.
He's a baller.
I really like Ohio State. Yeah. I like Ohio State.
All right. Oh yeah.
I think Oregon is
The Buckeyes.
I think Oregon is going to be tough, and I think whoever wins that game is probably going to win the conference. Yeah.
The Ducks.
The Ducks.
All right. Big 12.
Okay. It is tough.
Yeah, dude. So many terrible teams.
There's not like, because Texas and Oklahoma left. There's not like a consensus, like, better than everyone team.
Yeah.
So it's all just kind of the same team, just kind of, all over the place. Pull up Oklahoma State schedule.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah, pull up Oklahoma State because this is probably going to determine. Okay, well, I've made my decision because I think the two consensus favorites are Utah and Oklahoma State because I think they have the best coaches in the league, Mike Gundy and Kyle Whittingham.
Yeah.
Two of the best coaches. I think they're underrated as far as national coaches. They always seem to get the absolute best out of their players and out of those programs. Because Utah goes to Stillwater to play Oklahoma State, I'm going to go with Oklahoma State.
Oh yeah. I was thinking Utah.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, yeah. I feel like Utah they were a fucking menace in the Pac-12.
They were.
They're gonna be a menace in the Big 10 or in the Big 12.
Yeah.
And yeah, it felt pretty natural for me to say.
That's
I get
fair.
the going to Stillwater, but I don't know. Who the fuck cares about Stillwater? Fuck Stillwater.
Dude, no. Stillwater's cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Oklahoma State. Ollie Gordon's one of the best players in the country.
That he is.
They're-
That dude is
Their running back.
Fucking
He is.
NCAA.
Yeah, he's one of the best players in the country.
It will be the battle of the states, though. With
No,
my
it's
underdog being Utah.
Utah.
I
It's just
know.
Utah. Okay.
Fuck it.
Bastard. Okay.
I wanted that joke so bad I made it up.
Okay.
All right. With my underdog for it, of course, being Colorado, Coach Prime finally gets it together.
For me, my underdog's gonna be Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah, dude. I really like Lance Leipold. You know, Kansas used to be a fucking doormat. And
Yeah,
now they're like, you know, they're borderline, you know, they're ranked 22nd in the preseason poll. Like, you know, I really like what they've done. And now that Texas and Oklahoma are out of the conference, it's wide open. It's literally anyone's conference.
Yep.
So I like Kansas, you know.
Also, I gotta say Kansas State too. I was actually thinking Kansas State over Oklahoma State. My top two were Utah and Kansas State.
I like that. Kansas State will be good.
Kansas State's they're just so fucking tough. Like,
they are.
They're a team that's always in a fight. And,
yes.
And you gotta love them for that. You really they're always primed for a fucking upset. That's what I like about that squad.
Yeah, dude. I don't hate that. Like that's the thing with the Big 12 especially. There's not a consensus favorite.
Yeah.
Like they're all just kind of the same team. So, you know.
All right.
Like, yeah,
it's time.
Crazy.
It's time to pick the big one. I'm just gonna go to the SEC. It's time to pick the big one, dude. Who is going to be? Actually, who's gonna win? Who's the one that's gonna win? Who's gonna win it all? Who's gonna win it all? Who's gonna do it? Who do you think's gonna do it? Who's gonna win the national championship?
So for me, it comes down to two teams. It's between Georgia and Ohio State for me. Okay. And the thing is, Ohio State, their quarterback is Will Howard. And I don't trust Will Howard to be the quarterback of a national championship. You know, to me, like, it's not really an upgrade over, you know, Kyle McCord. Like, they brought him in to be an upgrade. I just don't see it being an upgrade over Kyle McCord. So I'm going to go Georgia. I think Carson Beck is a better quarterback than Will Howard.
Oh, yeah. I think, God damn it, dude. It's just like, Georgia just feels like they're going to be there. I did pick Texas to win the SEC. I think even if Texas wins the SEC, Georgia's going to be in the playoff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just can't see them not making it in this format.
Yep.
With that being said, I think it's going to be Georgia and Oregon. I just think Oregon's going to be.
That's fair.
I think they're going to be good, dude. I don't know what it is, man. I got a ducky feeling in my soul. It's making me go Quackers. I don't know how to feel,
It's
dude.
making you go quiet. I mean, dude, they got Dylan Gabriel, the former
Yeah.
Oklahoma quarterback, out of the transfer portal. You know, he's going to replace Bo Nix.
And I think he's going to
And
be a solid replacement for Bo Nix.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like I said, man, they are recruiting at a very, very elite level. Dan Lanning learned under Nick Saban and Kirby Smart, so it's no surprise that he's dominating the Pacific Northwest right now. But
Yeah.
I don't hate that Oregon pick. Like I just
Nah, yeah, they have their lines, their bubs
yes,
play like SEC team.
they do.
And I think it's that offensive philosophy that they use that, like, I think Oregon as a program uses almost, like consistently. Kind of, obviously it looks different under different coaches, but they've always kind of the spread, speed, play fast. Like that's always been the Oregon kind of style. And I think that with SEC level fucking bubs is such a good combo. Yeah. So
That's fair.
I think it is going to come down to Georgia and Oregon. And I think Oregon might be able to outshoot Georgia at the end of the night.
Oh, damn, dude, you're going Oregon to win the national championship?
Dude, I think so, dog. I think they might be able to outshoot everybody. Look, I might be wrong week 2. Week 2, I might be out of this. But God damn it. I'm sitting
What's their
right
schedule?
Here.
Pull up their schedule. Let's pull up their schedule. Let's see their schedule. It should be in the Big Ten.
Looking for the number. That's why.
Yeah.
I was looking for the number 10, not it written out.
Yeah, so I think.
Oh yeah. Because they get Ohio State to have to come to them. Their big test is in the Big House, which is a big game.
Yeah, that's a huge game.
Besides that, I mean, yeah,
they should be favored in all of their games except maybe Ohio State.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a shootout, and I think this game will decide for me, who goes up. And I think you're right. Like I think if Ohio State goes against Georgia, I think Georgia wins. I think Georgia grinds them to a halt, holds them.
Yeah.
But I think Oregon can outshoot Georgia. I think they'll be able to produce a little bit better than Ohio State will.
I mean, I honestly, dude, I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like,
so I mean, it's really like it's who's the competitive person. But also, man, we can't sleep on the Tigers. What happens if Clemson gets hot? What happens if all of a sudden we're looking different?
No.
Come on, dude.
I don't trust Cade Klubnik. I don't trust Cade Klubnik.
Listen, like I said, this is 3rd year Cade Klubnik. The boy's got to learn something at some point.
Do you trust that?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Nah.
I don't trust Cade Klubnik.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't earned my trust. You're right. That's for sure. I've been through too much. But yeah, listen, I'm willing. I'll type my name fucking Oregon.
I don't hate that pick, dude. I think that's a really good pick.
All right. What's your... Oh, I don't have it in here yet.
Mine was Georgia. But I do agree. I think if Oregon and Georgia were to play, I would give Oregon a great chance to win that game. Yeah, mine's Georgia. I mean, dude, for me, Georgia's biggest weakness was Kirby Smart.
Yeah.
Or Georgia's biggest weakness was Nick Saban. Yeah. And, well, it was Kirby Smart not being able to beat his daddy. And his daddy's gone. His daddy's no longer in college football. So, I don't know.
So, I think it's time
This is gonna be tough.
Time to shift. We're going into the National Football League. It's time for us to pick our divisions.
Yep.
All right. So the first one I have is the NFC. I started in a weird order. So I got the NFC East first.
Okay.
I mean, by the way, I just now realized this has the Redskins logo. Fuck. I did not do that intentionally.
Dan
All right.
Snyder would be proud.
Man,
Loves the hog, dude.
I think it's probably going to be the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to say the Commanders, but I haven't seen shit.
You don't trust them.
Yeah.
You don't trust them. The NFC East.
Is that where you're going, Eagles?
I'm torn.
Oh, okay.
So there was a story that came out, this offseason that said Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts don't get along. And that's the head coach and the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think that that's necessarily good for the team. Like, I feel like the head coach and quarterback have to be on the same page all the time. And the fact that they're two completely different, polarizing personalities, I think that hurts them. But I don't trust the Cowboys. Like, Jerry Jones has somehow managed to piss off his three best players simultaneously.
Yeah.
Because he just doesn't want to pay them. I don't think that's good for the Cowboys. So it's almost like by default, I have to go with the Eagles.
That's pretty much what it feels like, right?
Yeah. Like, how do you manage to piss off all three of your best players at the same time?
Because of the fucking Cowboys.
It's
just what
true.
they do.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What'd you do?
That's what I did.
There we go.
Okay. All right. The NFC West.
NFC West. Damn.
49ers.
Yeah.
I just don't think anyone there is ready to compete yet.
So I feel like the Rams are kind of a popular, sleeper pick.
Yeah.
Kind of a trendy pick to, kind of upset and win the division. The thing is, you lost maybe one of the best defensive players of this generation in Aaron Donald. And as much as I love Kobe Turner, because I coached him at Richmond, like, Kobe Turner is not Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the 49ers, even though, I think there's potential for them to take a small step back, but I still think they win the division.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Dude.
The NFC North.
Are we both going to say it?
I think we're both going to say it.
Yeah.
The Vikings. No, I'm kidding.
The
Lions. Oh, God. The Lions. I mean, we've gassed them too much to back out at this point.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, at this point, we're just a Lions glazing show.
We are just there for the Lions. I'm going to put it in all caps, too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, bro, you know how much we love Bubs. The Lions, I don't think it's arguable. They have the best offensive line in football.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
And, Jared Goff, when he's protected, is a top 10 quarterback. They have David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, the Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta. Like, they are just a very well structured team. They've been built the right way.
Yep.
And their one weakness was their secondary, and they've addressed it. They went out, they got Terrion Arnold in the first round. Brian Branch is going to be a second year safety for them. Like, I like the Lions, dude. Like, I think this division is going to be tough because I think the Packers will have something to say about it. But give me the Lions, dog. I really like the Lions.
All right. NFC South.
Oh, dude. All right. I want you to go first.
I mean, this is like, I guess, a harder one. Definitely like between two teams for me.
That's fair.
I think I go to the Falcons.
Okay.
I think I'll do it. I think I know who you're gonna pick. And I want us to have at least a little bit of difference.
That's fair. I mean, the Falcons, that they have a good offensive line. I just don't trust Kirk Cousins, and I don't trust their front office.
Kirk Cousins is just like Jared Goff with a solid offensive line. Kirk Cousins is a solid quarterback.
I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
Because I think they've been quiet. Like, they have been quietly doing all the right things. They re-signed Mike Evans. They re-signed Tristan Wirfs, their star left tackle. They got Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield in his second year of the system. Like, you have to remember, Baker Mayfield has just been kind of a victim of football chaos.
Yeah.
Like, he's had, different coaches and different
Browns.
coordinators every single year he's been in the league. And he's had no stability. So, and Baker balled out last year. I think people forget the Bucs made the divisional round, and they almost put up the upset over the Lions on the road. And they've quietly, they re-signed Antoine Winfield Jr. They have Levante David. Like, I just feel like they've just been kind of quietly under people's radar. But I think the Bucs could potentially be the 1 seed in the NFC this year. That's how much I like them.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a big call.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
I like the Bucs.
All right.
I like the Bucs a lot.
Now we're on to the AFC East.
Ooh.
It's the Jets. No. Bill Belichick. Oh, wait. Damn. No, in all seriousness, my pick's going to be the Dolphins here. I think this is the Dolphins' year for the AFC East.
I agree. I was talking to someone, the other day. If the Dolphins are going to do anything significant, this is the year. Because next year is when all of their cap hits start to really hit. Tyreek Hill is going to have a big number next year. Tua with his new deal is going to hit next year. Jalen Waddle's going to hit next year. Like, they're going to be, so significantly over the cap in the next few years that this is the year that I feel like is going to have to be their run. They're going to have to make a run this year.
Yeah.
And, dude, the Bills, the Bills gutted their defense. The Bills absolutely gutted it. They still have Josh Allen, but they lost Stephon Diggs. Keon Coleman, he struggles to get separation. I'm not sure how great he'll be. And it's the Jets, dude. I don't trust the Jets. The Jets have given me no reason to fucking trust them. They can't run a website properly. Like, their official team website is broken. We found that out yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, the Jets have given me no reason. You replaced your old injury-prone offensive lineman with more old injury-prone offensive linemen in Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses. You have a 41-year-old quarterback coming off an Achilles injury. Like, and you got Mike Williams, who's very injury-prone. Breece Hall is very injury-prone. The one guy I love on that roster is Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Like, Sauce Gardner's good. I don't think he's elite yet. Like, I don't trust him. I don't trust your coach, and I don't trust your GM. And I don't trust that offensive line. I think the Jets are going to once again underperform. And
they're going to
I don't trust the
underperform.
Jets. I don't trust the Jets, bro. I just don't.
It's hard. It's hard.
So, yeah, give me the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins.
Take the Dolphins.
Sorry for that rant, dude.
You're good. You're good.
Sick of-
AFC
sick of fucking
West.
Jets fans.
I mean, the backwards pass in the preseason, I think, or the behind the back pass in the preseason. I think that tells it for.
He's out here doing side quests now, bro. Like, he's finished the game, and now he's just doing side quests.
It's the Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs. I mean, it's the Chiefs. I will say this. I do like the Raiders. I like their roster.
Yeah.
They're not going to win the division.
I don't think it's yet. Not yet.
But I do think the Raiders could potentially be a kind of sleeper wild card team.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's the Chiefs. I mean, they're the 2-time defending Super Bowl champions. They're going for a three-peat. Like, they have Patrick Mahomes. It's the Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs.
It's
right.
the Chiefs.
AFC North.
Oh God, dude. I don't think this is debatable. This is the toughest division in football.
Yep. Yeah. With that being said, it's a pretty easy pick for me. I think it's gonna be the Ravens.
See, you say that,
I do say it with a lot of
but
confidence.
but you know who my favorite quarterback is in the NFL.
I get it.
And
But you
dude,
know
like
who my favorite running back duo in the NFL is? Lamar
I mean, that's
Jackson and
fair.
Derrick Henry.
That's fair, but see, here's the thing with the Ravens. They did lose some key pieces on their offensive line.
Yeah.
They lost Morgan Moses.
Who's old and injury prone, as you just said.
Exactly. But when he plays, he was good for them.
He's a solid player.
They lost their defensive coordinator, who's now the head coach with the Seattle Seahawks, in Mike McDonald. Dude, I'm sorry, man, but I'm drinking the Kool-Aid of Joe Shiesty. Slim Shiesty, dude.
Ooh, that's a shiesty Kool-Aid. It's cold.
I mean, dude, he's been talking about how he's out to remind the league who the fuck he is. And when healthy, dude, the Bengals are gonna be a Super Bowl contender. I don't think that's a question.
All right.
They're trying. I don't know if it's gonna work, but they invested high draft picks on on their offensive line. They got Amarius Mims in the first round. He's a fucking massive human being. He's like 6'8", 360. And this is kind of their year. They're probably gonna lose T. Higgins next year. They might lose Trey Hendrickson next year. I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals a lot.
Oh yeah.
If Joe Burrow can stay healthy, which
I
they
think
need.
everybody's sleeping on the
healthy.
fucking Ravens. Fuck Joe Burrow.
That's fair.
Fuck him letting everyone know who he is. I know who he is. The team is gonna fucking lose to the Ravens because that squad is just goddamn. Try to stop that run game next year. Just have fun.
Be honest, Riley. Are you still mad about how he fucking bullied y'all in the national championship game?
I don't give a shit. Fuck him. Fuck the Bengals, dude.
I mean, Joe Burrow's that dude, man. Joe Burrow is
real shiesty, but the Baltimore Ravens represent the city of Baltimore, which is the city that invented the word shiesty.
That's fair.
You could take it. All right. We got the AFC South.
Are you going to do it, Riley? Are you going to do it?
As much as I want to do it, it's a conversation. I don't know if I can just do it. I don't think it's that simple. As bad as I want to, is as much as you got to take all these teams, all four of these squads. This is a tough choice just because all of them could either be all right or just completely mediocre.
That's fair.
It's so
it
real
is the AFC South,
them, dude. All four of them. I know we were just gassing the Texans earlier, talking about CJ Stroud and that team, but that team's a couple plays away from mediocrity last season. There's a handful of plays that really separated them from some other teams in some big games for them. So
yep.
And the Jaguars, treading 500 perennially. I think it's just
the roster.
It's the wrath of the Cons. The Titans,
I don't know what they're gonna be.
That's exactly. It's just there's such a question mark.
Yeah.
And then the Colts. We'll see how AR-15 actually does. Maybe we get to see him this season. But yeah, man, I feel like I gotta trust Sunshine. I'm going with Jaguars. I'm gonna do it.
I knew you were gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I said I wasn't gonna do it. I did it anyways. What a shyster.
You're a bastard.
Gotta trust Sunshine.
How confident are you that they can keep him healthy though? Because their offensive line is not good.
Yeah. I think he'll stay healthy. That man's not made of glass by any means.
He got hurt last year.
But not for
long. And they missed the playoffs because of it.
That's true.
Yeah, like, wouldn't it be the funniest thing? I know this would fucking destroy you. Wouldn't it be the funniest thing if Trevor Lawrence did get hurt and then Mac Jones came in and led them to the playoffs?
I would still be right, and that's all that
Yeah.
matters. Listen, dude, they got a good backup plan this season. That's really all that matters, right?
Yeah.
All right, who's your pick?
I mean, I'm gonna. It's the AFC South. This is the division that just always seems to have chaos. Like only 3 years ago, dude, the Titans were the 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah.
Like I think people forget that. Like this division is the definition of chaos. But I think I'm gonna go chalk, and I think I'm gonna go Texans.
I want everyone
Just
to know
because
it's on video. I typed that in about 45 seconds ago.
I know, dude. I really like CJ Stroud. I really like D'Amico Ryans, their head coach. Will Anderson Jr., who I told you was the best defensive player in this past draft, and he won Defensive Rookie of the Year. They get Daniil Hunter to go opposite of Will Anderson Jr., who is just
Very
the
solid
man
defense.
gets out of bed and gets 10 sacks a year.
Yeah.
Like he's a dominant pass rusher. They have Derek Stingley Jr. I'm not crazy about the rest of their secondary, but I mean, dude, they have Tank Dell, Nico Collins, and Stephon Diggs. Plus, they got Joe Mixon, and their offensive line they've been steadily improving it. I know it's kind of a chalk pick, but I'm going to go with the Texans. I feel pretty good about it.
Oh yeah. I don't think it's
Yeah.
chalk. I think it's a pretty good pick. All right. Time to decide who we think's gonna win the Super Bowl. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Tough.
This is a hard one right here, boys.
Oh, dude.
Woo-wee.
The question is, are either one of us going to pick the Chiefs?
It's so. I mean, I just 3 in a row
It's never been done.
is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like the odds of it happening are so crazy, and I know it's like possible, but I'm putting the Lions. Oh God!
Oh my God.
What's more impossible than 3 in a row? A Detroit win, a Detroit win, a Detroit win.
Oh my God, dude. Oh. See, this is hard for me
Oh yeah.
because last year, I picked. I didn't learn my lesson, Riley. Last year, I picked the 49ers to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I said, Kyle Shanahan has learned his lesson. He's blown 2 of these things before. He's not going to blow a third one. And the motherfucker did it again. So, no, I'm not picking the 49ers. Like, even if they make the Super Bowl, they're not going to win it. Because the motherfucker can't help himself. God, this is so tough, man. I mean, the question for me, bro, is how many brick walls would you run through for Dan Campbell?
However many it takes to win a fucking Lombardi, let me tell you that. How many brick walls does it take for me to get that beautiful fucking trophy in my hands? Like Dan
I don't want to
knows.
do it, dude, because you just did it, but I really like the Lions.
It's the Lions. We're the Lion Glazers.
We are, dude. I really like the Lions this year, bro. Like,
This is the Trash Talk Tailgate, the official podcast of Lion Glazing.
I mean, dude, we've been doing it for 2 years now, man. We just love their roster. We love their bubs. Oh my God, dude. Riley, how hype would you be if Penei Sewell caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl?
Oh, dude. Honestly, even better. What if you got to run one, refrigerator Perry style?
Oh,
Yeah, here we go. This is us.
the Lion Glazers. I don't, that's crazy. It seems crazy to not pick the Chiefs, but odds are they're not going to do it again. You know?
They're definitely going to prove us wrong, but it just felt too right to not pick the
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Detroit Lions.
Yep.
I think I'd have been a wrong guy. But, all right, so real quick, before we wrap this up, are there any teams that you have as sleeper Super Bowl picks?
Well, I think I just gave you one, bro. I think the Bucks. I really like the Bucks.
You were high on the Bucks. That's a big one.
Yeah, dude. Another team, I don't know. The problem with the AFC is just that playoff picture, no matter who it is, they're going to have a gauntlet to get through.
Yeah.
You know, because you've got the Ravens, the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Texans, the Dolphins, the Bills. Like, that is a gauntlet. Oh, just all those great quarterbacks, you know. I mean, I don't know if they're really a sleeper pick, but if the Bengals get to the Super Bowl, or even if they get to the AFC Championship game with a healthy Joe Burrow, I really like their chances to advance and potentially win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I'm really high on the Bucks this year. I'm really, really high on the Bucks.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Yeah. So what about you, man? What about you?
Honestly, I don't know. Sleeper picks. I mean, you're right. I feel like the Bucks is a good point. Bengals is a good one. I think the Dolphins. I mean, they're not even really a sleeper, but it's not one of the tops.
The Dolphins is if the Dolphins are going to do anything, they're going to have to get the 1 seed because they can't go play in the cold.
It can't be cold. Not for them.
No.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they just got. I mean, they're going to have to score like fucking 50 points a game.
Yeah.
To win. That's really what it is. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty high on the fucking Lions this year, man. Fuck a sleeper. That's my sleeper, dude. The city of Detroit.
The Lions are a sleeper.
My sleeper is the city of Detroit, dog.
Dude.
Slim Shady, represent.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. By the way, man, just before we go, I'm just gonna shit on the Bills, guys, because have you seen the preseason highlights of Xavier Worthy?
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes
we watched some last week. I mean, there's a couple more. Yeah, no, it's been fucking amazing watching one of the fastest dudes to do it, ever do it, just run by people, and Patrick Mahomes, the strongest arm to ever do it. No. Why? Who?
Why? It's the Bills, man. It's the fucking Bills. And I'm telling you, if the Bills make the playoffs this year and they somehow, they're inevitably going to play the Chiefs, Xavier Worthy is going to make a play that ends their season.
I hope so bad, dude. I really wanted it to happen so bad.
Dude, I mean, I feel like it's gonna happen. It would be too poetic not to happen, Because it's the Bills. Like, the Bills don't make good decisions. The last time the Bills traded with the Chiefs, and we talked about this, the Chiefs got Patrick Mahomes. The Bills gifted the Chiefs Patrick Mahomes. How'd that work out for you?
11-7. I guarantee you that game is going to be a sketchy, close game for the Chiefs, and at the very end, Xavier Worthy is going to just pull out like a Tyreek Hill 80-yarder.
Oh, my God. I mean, Bills fans, I'm sorry, but the copium y'all are snorting right now rivals anything in fucking East Asia. Like, it's actually insane.
Anything in East Timor, tell me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, but yeah, dude, we are the official Lions Glazing YouTube show.
This is the Trash Talk Tailgate, the official live stream of lion glazing. You got all the recipes you could need.
Yeah, dude.
All right, man. Well, as we wrap this thing up, first and foremost, I do want to say thank you, everybody that tunes in and watches these things. I hope you have some fun. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Keep coming back. Keep enjoying. Fantasy football, the TTT Fantasy Football League is up and running. We've got some information about that on a few of our different locations. Just look out for a link, click on it, join the league. Only a few spots remaining, so you got to be quick. Got to be quicker than that.
Oh,
Got to be quicker than that.
Yep.
But this has been a good stream. Dr. Preston,
Yeah, dude.
anything to leave
Yeah,
on?
dude. Just ready for football season, man. You know, the
Ready.
preseason doesn't really count to me. Like, it's football, but it's like diet football.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It
so
doesn't make
I'm
any
just-
sense. It's not fulfilling. It doesn't have any
No.
real purpose. It's like food cooked by someone that doesn't know how to cook. It has no love or flavor in it. It's just kind of boring.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Also, Riley, the Jets should hire you to, build and develop their website.
Dude, apparently, we trashtalktailgate.com. Check that out because it's a website that works, unlike the Jets. Listen, dude, the Jets have people that they probably pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe less, but probably that 6-figure range.
Yeah,
The TCT has a pudding, and goddamn it, I put a website together.
you did. Oh, dude, that's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Incompetence.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in. This has been a wonderful one. For this one, we're going to clean up and get out of here, y'all. Peace.